Right. Hello, everyone. To another yoga class from my home. I'm going to try YouTube today just to get more people. So this is a Vinyasa flow, about an hour. I've been having some internet issues, so I'm using my mobile. Hopefully it will work. So this is flow Vinyasa flow for beginners to intermediate. So if you think the music is too loud or anything else, just type in the chat, and I'll be sure to look at it. So we're going to start in the child's pose. So I want you to have your toes touching. See the back towards your ankle, stretching forward your hands, closing your eyes. And we'll start breathing slowly through the nose. Take a slow breath in. Maybe just sigh out for the mouth. Slow breath in. Sigh out for the mouth. So child's pose is a resting pose. You can always come back to if you need to rest and practice. The pose for calming yourself, refocus. And take a few more breaths here. Just try to clear your thoughts, what is going on in the world, in your life. Just let it go for the next 60 minutes or so. It is your time, your space. Two more breaths. Breathing through the nose. Expanding that belly as you breathe in. And exhale. Let your stomach just come in towards you. The next exhale, slowly look forward. Coming up on your fingertips. Neutral spine. And see if we can warm up. See if this chat is working. Yeah. Come up to a neutral position. Having your hands under your chest. Knees also hip distance apart. Strong arms towards. Elbows in. Now take a breath. Coming into a cow position. And an exhale. As you push through the ground, looking towards your navel. One more time. Breath in. And a breath out as you push through. And another breath in. Just warming up the spine. And the breath out. Little round, little lengthening. And do that in your own time. Maybe circle a little bit, do a little freestyling as you do so. Just whatever feels comfortable to you. In your own pace. Whether you're sitting the whole day, if you haven't been outside, just need to move up the spine. What you can also do is to warm up the wrists. Maybe take them out and then sway a little bit, holding it side to side. Take it inwards and slowly sit back to wherever. Obviously, it shouldn't feel uncomfortable or pain. Get a good stretch. And come back, flip. And then sit back slowly. Back, check it out, wrist out, and find some stillness. The hands a little forward, taking the knees off the ground. Just hold there for a second. And down again. Another breath in. Lift up. And now just feel a little bit of activation of the core. And then again, next time, on the tiptoes, slowly push that up into your first downward facing dog. So we want to feel a lengthening in the back. So the hamstrings might be quite tight. So a little bit of walking, almost walking in a dog. The downward facing dog. So it's not perhaps important to have, like I do now, straight legs, and a micro bend. And you feel a lengthening, it's the V shape. So it looks like a V. You want to pull in the stomach as much as possible when you do it. And activate the cores. You don't want to hang out. You want to round the shoulders, get the shoulders away from the head. You're just feeling the lengthening here, pulling in that stomach. Looking towards your feet maybe, we're not hanging with the head, but have it in V shape as well. And from here, we're going to come to our tiptoes, standing on them, have a strong back, letting our feet to the ground, toes, so we come down, and low cobra, take your hands off the mat, forward, down, and slowly pushing back towards our heels and up into our downward facing dog. That's a simple kind of vinyasa flow. The harder one you can also do, but going up on the tiptoes, going down, chaturanga, and up into upward facing dog. We're going to do our vinyasa quite a lot, so not too hard, so just do whatever feels comfortable. Let's do the easy option. So from here, you want to lift our right leg up towards the sky. Get as straight as possible, as high as possible. And then you want to open up the hips. So see if you can see your foot, your left foot. And slowly taking that foot in between your hands, stepping through. And actually take it on the outside. I'm going to do a lizard pose. So it's a good start for hip opener. So what you want to do is, before you're taking that back knee to the ground, you want to just wiggle a little bit back and forth. And then slowly taking your back knee to the ground. If you have a block or anything else that you can use here, be good. Otherwise, you can just stay here on the hands. That's fine. If you have a block, you might want to take it. So if you have two blocks, it actually makes it easier. Come down on elbows. Again, that's actually easy as well. Come down all the way. That is about finding your calmness and your don't want to strain. I'll probably strain a little bit, so I'll come up instead. Don't want to relax into the pose. A few more breaths. Keep closing your eyes. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. And if in the floor you have blocks, push them away. Then take the left hand to the ground. And actually come up on your toes. And slowly taking that right arm up to the sky. If you want to open up the chest, you do self-assist, just rolling from the chest up. Just feel that opening. If you're really open, you can even take it behind. Just stay where you are. Then taking the hand down. Stepping back. Into your high plank. And then do your Vinyasa. So the chest into the ground. Good facing dog. And downward facing. Do the same on the other side. Take the left leg up towards the ground, look towards the sky. Open up the hip. You see if you can look behind your right armpit. You can flex that feet. And then taking that leg on the outside. See if we can come into our lizard pose on this side. So we're going to let it back and forth. And then take your right knee to the ground. Now stay here with your hands. Or use a block on the elbows, touch the elbows. We'll just see if you can go all the way down without crunching your shoulders too much. Quite normal to have one side more than the other. We tend to be using one side, so it's good to find a balance. Close your eyes. See if you can breathe. Move slowly. And then come up with your hands if you're not there already. Lift the back. Okay, toes. Take your left arm up towards the sky. Do the same self-assist. Feel the chest and open up. Lengthening. Maybe taking the half bind as well. Around to touch your belly. Just stay where you are. And slowly taking the hand down. Stepping back to high plank. Going down chaturanga or the east option. Low cobra or forward facing dog. And back into downward facing dog. I'm going to see if we can let it flow. No more questions at the moment. We could just continue. So take your right leg up towards the sky. Twist it open. And this time, stepping through in between your hands. Coming up into high lunge. So you want to feel the strong back, strong core, pelvis in, arms up. And taking the arms down, stepping back into high plank. Down. No cobra or upward facing dog. And push back into downward facing dog. So left leg up towards the sky. Open up, split dog. Stepping through. Coming up into high lunge. Again, heels off, strong core, wheels down, stepping back, and Vinyasa, of choice. And pushing back. I think you're doing great, I don't know, but I think you're doing great because you're quite quiet. So taking the right leg up towards the sky, split open, in between the hands, coming up into high lunge, and then taking that left foot back. See if you can have alignment between the right ankle and the left ankle. We're swinging the arms and coming into Warrior Two. So parallel arms, don't want one hanging here and one there. You can stay your leg a bit higher, or challenge yourself and go a little further down. And then from here, windmill the arms down, stepping back, coming down. Upward facing dog. So if you're doing upward facing dog, get the shoulders out, protect the back, and then back into downward facing dog. So do a little bit more breathing as well. Quite hard when I talk at the same time, but there you go. Get the right leg up, left leg up, twist it open, stepping through into high lunge, and then taking our right leg back. And let's do Warrior Two here. So again, look at the arms are. Take a breath in through the nose, and breathe out as you windmill the arms down. Stepping down. Breathing out, you come down, breathing in, so you go up, and another breath out as you go down to downward facing dog. So right leg up towards the sky, twist it open, split dog, stepping through into high lunge, back leg into Warrior Two, and from here, flip your palm, your right palm, take it forward and back into a reverse warrior. So you're going to feel a lengthening here. Maybe you can rest the arm there, or maybe you can take it back, but it's more the opening on the side obliques that you want to feel. And then slowly coming back into Warrior Two. Breathe out as you come down. Stepping back, coming out, breathe in, and back into downward facing dog. Second one, up towards the sky, twist, stepping through, breathe in as you come into high lunge, back into Warrior Two. Now you flip the left palm, move forward, and back into reverse warrior. So strong back leg, back feet, and slowly taking back to Warrior Two. Windmill the arms down, stepping back, and slowly coming down. Breathing in as you go up, and breathing out. Out breathing through the nose. Right, you're in the middle flow, but as I said, this could be for beginners. Just maybe take a reset if you want to. Otherwise, we continue. But again, reset, you can always sit in child's pose. But for the ones that want to crack on, let's continue our flow. So let's take the right leg up towards the sky. Twist open, split dog. Stepping through, coming up into high lunge. Back leg into Warrior Two. Forward, flipping the palm. Coming into reverse warrior, back into Warrior Two. Remember, shuffle your feet a little bit, coming closer. See if you can straight, well, you don't have to lock the knee, but straight that front leg. We're going to go into a Trikonasana, so triangle pose. So lean forward, hip, taking your hand down. So you don't want to rest, but what you want to feel here is the lengthening and the opening. So again, like the other one, you can do chest adjustment yourself and look towards up the sky if you're feeling okay in the neck. One more breath, and then breathe in, Taking that knee forward, coming back into warrior two, and wing the arms down, stepping back. Let's do a vinyasa, down, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Other side, left leg up, twist open, split dog, step through into high lunge, back leg, warrior two, forward to reverse warrior, and back into warrior two, and then straighten my leg a little bit, forward, little distance, shorter distance, and lean forward with left, really show it on the other side, so we're also the same. So lean forward with left, take that down, place it on the shin, and just feel that lengthening, top hand, look up, feel okay in the neck, slowly bend that left foot, left knee, coming back into warrior two, with the arms coming down, stepping back, and doing your vinyasa, back into down facing dog. Right, almost there in our flow. Lift the right leg up, do split dog, stepping through, and warrior two. Flip the palm, take it back into reverse warrior, and then back into warrior two. Taking your elbow this time, have it on your knee. You're not resting per se because you want to feel the length. Swing that left arm up to extended side stretch. You can look up towards your armpit as well, look towards your arm. So as I said, you don't want to rest, but still feel that lengthening. Feel little obliques here again on the side. And slowly coming back up into warrior two. With the arms coming down, going up, back, and let's do the other side. Left leg up, twisted, stepping through, coming up into warrior two, taking the right leg back, flipping the palm, and going into our reverse warrior. And then slowly back, and again, rest that left elbow on the left knee, swing that right arm up towards the sky, and see if you can feel the stretch on the side. And just breathe, extension, and slowly coming back into warrior two. Let's do vinyasa, slow it down, coming down, breathing in, and exhale. That's you back in your downward facing dog. So now everyone, just take a minute to rest, back on your knees, resting your head towards the ground, and slowing down your breath. See if you can do a breath count of 4. And just remember your intention, your class, where you joined in the first place. So let's take another breath. And sigh out through the mouth. Another one in through the nose. And sigh out through the mouth. And coming back to you and breathe through the nose, which is good for you, calms down the parasympathetic nervous system. You might be feeling a little bit imbalanced today. You might be using the other more stress hormones. So you need that balance to get back to a more balanced life. Take one more breath in, and on your next exhale for the nose, just slowly coming back, pushing yourself back into downward facing dog. And from here, either step or jump to the top of your mat. And jump from here. And from here, I want you to slowly take a big breath in. And your feet hip distance apart. And don't have to have straight legs. More importantly, feel a lengthening in the spine coming down. But take a breath in. And as you exhale through the nose, you can take your fingers, your hands a little bit closer. So you want the head coming closer towards your knee. But you don't want to crunch yourself or feeling like you do it just by putting too much pressure on your hamstrings. You feel a lengthening in the spine. Take another breath in. Lengthening again, and as you sigh out, so you can get a little bit closer to that head. And let go, and slowly coming back, rolling up, vertebra by vertebra, head coming last, shoulders coming last, and just rolling back a little bit. See if we can be a little bit grounded. Taking it to Tadasana, mountain pose, hands out, closing our eyes. Just find stillness for a second. And then open our eyes, taking our hands to prayer position, and balancing our left feet, and take our right foot up. See if we can use your hands here, if you can take it towards your inner thigh. If you feel like this is too hard, you can always take it to your shin. And just stay like that and keep it there. Otherwise, you can take it up here. And see if you can open up those hips. Right one. Hands, your heart center. Find a focal point. Look forward. Maybe even rise your arms up. Stay there. Slowly breathing in through the nose. 2 more breaths. And slowly taking the hands down, feet down, slowly. Let's switch side. So I know straight off that my right side is a bit worse, but it's fine. So again, and heart center, prayer position, taking the right foot up. You take it to the shin. Just open up the hips. Or take a little bit higher, it's up to you. Yeah, a little bit more wonky here, so I'll just keep it in. And again, that's too easy, just lift the arms up. As you open up the hip, find a focal point, looking forward, taking 2 more breaths. And slowly take it down. Just check out. So focus. This is a really focused one, which I harder when I talk at the same time. Again, with feet grounded. Take a big breath in. And slowly forward. Coming down, forward fold. So we used the fingers before, this time we're going to use the hands. With each hand under the feet. Breathe in. So you can still be on your, having equal pressure on the heels and the feet, the toes. Take a big breath in. And breathe out, elbows to the side. If you can take your head closer again to the knees. Another big breath in. Let it go, the shoulders. Pressure. One more breath in. Close your eyes. And slowly release. Feet. Hands and feet. Come up into Vinyasa chair pose, taking your feet closer to each other. Swing the arms, touching ground. And come up into a seated position. Your strong feet. See if you can still see your toes. Arms straight, pelvis in. Feeling core activated. And take another breath in through the nose. And take your hands to the heart center. Take a breath in. Swing the back. And see if you can take your elbow, your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Just want to breathe. Each breath out, see if you can twist a little bit more. And then slowly come back. Taking the hands down. Bring them up. We're into seated chair position again. Hands in. And heart center. Other side. Breathe in. And see if you can twist. Maybe look up towards the sky. Push your elbow. And slowly release. Looking up. Taking your feet to the width of your mat. And slowly, see if you can come down to a squat, yogic squat. So you feel a lengthening still. You have the elbows in between. And if that's not coming down too much, you can always sit on the block or something as assistance. Again, you don't want to crunch. You see I crunch a little bit in the moment, so you feel a lengthening on the chest. And feel it opening like the hips, the inner hips, the thighs. Just closing your eyes for a second. And slowly release the block if you have a block. Go down to the mat. Both pose, making it cool. So, get the hand forward, maybe the feet parallel. Maybe if you want to, take them way up if you don't feel like it's challenged enough. Stay here slowly. Breathe. Count down to 10. You feel that activation again. Cool. And the crunch the back too much. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly take yourself down towards the mat. You do using our chest, taking knees towards the chest. So we're going to flex that left foot. It's on the ground towards you. And see if you can take that knee a little bit closer towards your chest, maybe outside even. Your chest is fine. On each exhale, you see if you can take it a little bit closer. So if you take a big breath in, and exhale. So you can push it a little bit closer. Maybe keeping that left foot on the ground. And slowly go. And the left arm and the right knee. So you can roll over on the side. Still keeping both elbows to the ground. So if you're not doing that, not important to getting the feet up, getting the knee on the ground, but keep it up a little bit. Just having that back, the right shoulder on the ground as well. Maybe look towards the right side. And just close your eyes. Breathing in slowly. Breathing out slowly. And then coming back. Moving back. Taking feet to the ground. Just rolling it from side to side. Check out those hips a little bit. And then let's do the other side. Looking at right foot towards you on the ground. And slowly pushing, flexing the feet as well on the left foot. Slowly taking that knee towards you. And closing your eyes. Breathe. Breathe out so you can take a little bit closer. Breathe in. Activating that breathing from the throat. And let go of that hand a little bit, taking the right hand on the left knee and rolling over to the other side. Again, much as possible, keeping both elbows on the ground. And maybe closing your eyes. And slowly taking that knee back towards the center. Taking both knees towards you, hug them. And having the back still on the mat, rolling over from side to side. And then we're going to do some rolling, checking hands underneath the legs. Have enough space. Roll a few times, back and forth, on your butt cheek. And on the next roll, come up. Slowly taking yourself back. A little to high plank. And let's see if we can go down. Chaturanga. We're keeping 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground. You go up into a Sphinx pose. Taking your hands together like this, or your elbows. Pushing your feet towards the mat, activating the back, the glutes, protecting that lower back. And breathe in as you look a little bit forward. You see if you can open the chest. Keep breathing. And slowly coming down. Just taking a few seconds rest. And then your right shin on the mat. Just resetting, maybe rolling a little bit. Hip side to side. And let's do it one more time. So coming up on the elbows. Hands, fingers tight, wrapping the mat, and take a breath in, open up the chest, relaxing face, activating glutes, looking forward slightly, 2 more breaths. And slowly down. Resting the left cheek this time on the mat. Rolling a little bit from side to side. And we're going to try the bow pose. So if you can, see where you have your arms, your hands. If you can, without stretching too much, in a good pose. If you're not, you can just leave it there. You're still going to do the pose, but not as much. So what I want you to do is to wrap the hands around the feet. And before you come up, take a big breath in. Or to prepare yourself, sorry. So you want to kick into your hands. So kick into the hands and breathe in. See if you can slowly lift yourself up. Remember to breathe. Taking 2 more breaths. And slowly coming down. Release the feet. Roll a little bit again from side to side. From here. Take a step back. Just a child's pose. Just for a second. Just to reset. And slowly coming up on our knees. Right, a little bit left. So we're going to do a seated forward fold. You could sit on a block, or you can just sit normally. It's up to you, really. Well, let's try it out. And also, if you have a strap, you can use a strap. But again, let's try it out. So we're going to forward fold, double leg forward fold. So we're going to take the flesh out of your seating bones. Flex the feet, both of them. Can have a micro bend in the knees in the beginning. Again, if you have tight hamstrings, so you slowly getting forward. So let's have a micro bend. Take a breath in and lean from the chest forward. If you can't wrap, that's fine. You can keep them here. So you don't want to round too much either. You want to feel the lengthening through the spine, the lower spine. Just see if you can relax. Breathing in as you do so. Closing those eyes. Every time you breathe out, see if you can come maybe a little bit closer with your head towards your knee, but without crunching too much again. And I can see all the crunching here, so Just better to feel lengthening than a crunch. And keep on doing those toes towards you. And breathe a little bit more. Sigh it out. One more breath in. And breathe out. Move a little bit closer. And slowly release. Rolling yourself up. Finish off, I think, with two before any type of inversion that we might do. Finish off with a bridge pose and another also back open, hip opener, heart opener that also strengthens the back. But let's start with a bridge. So I recommend a block here again to do an assisted bridge. So what you want to do is you're taking your hands, touching your ankles. And then on your next breath in, you're going to lift off the ground, activating the bums, the core. And as I said, you can do an assisted one here. You're keeping your block or whatever height where you keep it just under the sacrum. Just closing your eyes. You're there for 5 more breaths. Using your block. If not, just try to stay there for 4 more as well. 3, 2, and slowly come down to the ground. Low side. Last thing opens up. I want you to sway your hips a little side to side. Your knees. Slowly come out. We're going to try a camel pose. It's even more advanced. So this, you really have to be careful. I would use block here as well, but I'll show you the block first. Take that in between. Very big. Hand up, breath in. Back to one block. The next one. On the other one. But it's basically the same height as having the toes up. So, have the toes up. Breath in. Breath out. And open up the shoulders, chest. We're taking your head back. Real heart opener. The advanced ones would obviously be to taking the toes to the ground. But let's do a simpler option today. Let's breathe. This is a real, well, it's kind of like an inversion in the sense that you're having your head back, but everything here is quite open. You feel quite vulnerable in this position. Just trying to relax. Slowly taking her back. Back. Arm forward. And you can do any last pose that you feel is okay. Actually, no, sorry. We've got one pose that I want to do before this. I'm going to do a seated position. Basically half lord of the fish pose, which is you're keeping your left cheek as much as you can on the ground, otherwise you can use a block or something. Taking that right leg across. Big breath in, twist either by taking the elbow on the outside, or you can take clasp that knee, take that left hand strong, closer to you, and see if you can stretch from that back, not from the lower. Take a big breath in, and breath out to twist. And slowly release. Before you switch legs, just do a counter pose. Two legs. Take the left foot out. Oh, sorry, other side. So the left, right cheek still on the ground. Left leg down. Taking that across. Right arm cross or resting the chin. Right arm up to the back and twist to the upper thoracic spine. But to still keep the right cheek, butt cheek to the ground. Maybe take another breath in. Just some more. And slowly coming back. And twist. And slowly release. Go feet out. Check it out. And now, if you need to do anything last minute ones, you can always do a little bit rolling, maybe side to side. If you want to do an inversion, if you know how to do that, dropping your elbows in and closer towards you, having a rest the arms, whatever suits you. Just do it slowly, be wary of your space and your neighbors if you come crashing down. You've done immersion, slowly roll out, coming down towards the mat. For the final relaxation, Shavasana. So maybe you want to close your eyes, prepare, turn off the lights. Taking your hands down towards the mat. Do maybe a starfish pose, hands out, legs out. And take it back to your breath, your calmness. So feel happy about the hour you spent with me in this virtual world. Be happy about your place, your time. Be happy about who you are. come back, physical world, be aware of your breath. Maybe start moving your fingers, your toes. Maybe circle your fingers, circle your toes. One side, then the other. And again, if you have space, maybe take a big stretch, like you're waking up in the morning, feeling excited about the day, about what's to come. And with your eyes closed, roll over to one side and coming up to seated position. Nice, comfortable to you. Maybe easy cross legs, whatever feels natural. Take your hands to the heart center. Bow your head while taking the hands to the third eye. I want to thank you for attending this course. And again, if you have any feedback or anything, type them in the comment section. And hopefully I'll see you all again pretty soon. Thank you.